Good morning Year 10 and welcome to the Student Leadership Assembly for 2020-2021. As you may well know from last academic year, we changed what used to be known as prefects to student leaders at St Joseph's. A student leader is any student who takes on the responsibility of spreading knowledge through inspiration, tutoring and campaigns, etc. A student leader strives to change the world by starting with their own community. Many student leadership activities will focus on improving the quality of learning and teaching in the classroom, supporting the school's aim to be a place where everybody enjoys learning and is creative, trying new things and finding solutions and embracing their responsibilities. The student leadership focus for next year is going to be based around supporting school at lunch duties, supporting different departments. I know we have some sport leaders within Year 10 and I'd also request some support from any Year 10 student leaders on our transport, just to make sure all our students are safe to and from school. We'd ask you to help me to promote a safe and enjoyable learning environment, and we can do this through Pupil Voice with suggestions about how we can adapt and make things better for everybody in school. As well as this, we'd also like to make sure that we can develop all of our pupils for post-16 after St Joseph's. When we do return to school full time, there are going to be some concerns as a result of this lockdown and the impact that may have had on some of our pupils. I would be wanting our student leadership team to help me with suggestions as to how we can support our pupils in school. Being a student leader is actually good for your CV. So if your teachers have identified those special leadership qualities in you, I would strongly encourage you to give it a try. Student leaders have advantages over other students. The skill sets that develop during your time as a student leader look impressive on a CV and provides employers or college or university places with a glimpse of a strong character. For example, being cooperative, helpful, well-mannered, trustworthy and responsible, as well as being conscientious. Be respectful towards teachers, your peers and the school environment. Recent research has shown that if you're a school prefect, then you're more likely to be a high flyer when you leave school. A survey by a HR firm shows that most captains of industry were already ambitious and on the route to success at school. It shows that 90% of chief executives and board-level directors held roles such as head boy or girl or prefect, with many holding more than one position of responsibility. You may or may not recognise on this slide some older student leaders. All four of these are staff members at St Joseph's. Can you tell who they are? Mrs McDonnell, Mrs Hancock, Mrs Anderton and Miss Rushton were all student leaders when they were in school in Year 11. Saving the best till last, so were Miss Finch, Mr Singleton and Mr McCabe. On this slide you will find the student leadership application form and job description. Both documents are uploaded onto ePraise for you to download and to submit your application. You can either type your application or it may be handwritten, and you can either take a photo and email it in or post it into school for my attention. Should you require a copy to be posted home to be completed, please let me know and I can sort that out. On this slide you will find the application for those students wishing to apply to become head pupils. Again, this document is also uploaded onto ePraise. Any applicant that cannot access this via ePraise can have a copy posted home. Please just let me know. Students who do apply and meet the criteria for head pupil but who are unsuccessful for the position will automatically become a student leader and will not need to complete 2 applications. On this slide you will see a rough process and timescales. As you will see, the interview process and the voting system is yet to be fully confirmed due to the present situation that we find ourselves in. But I will let you know once more plans are confirmed. If any of this process does not make sense to you, please send me a message on ePraise and I will do my best to either contact you or to explain it fully. And we finish today's assembly with a prayer for leaders. Dear Lord, we pray for the community of St Joseph's during this period of lockdown, the Year 11s and the new Year 6s due to start in September. Through your guidance may we appoint student leaders and head pupils to successfully guide and support our students through their time at school. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer.